China and Russia's ambitious plan, building a nuclear power plant on the moon. Are China and Russia about to change the future of lunar exploration with a groundbreaking nuclear power plant on the moon? Welcome to SpaceSaga. Today, we dive deep into the bold and ambitious plans of these two global superpowers. Their collaborative efforts to build a nuclear power plant on the lunar surface, and what this means for the future of space exploration. Stay tuned as we uncover the details and implications of this monumental endeavor. Since the dawn of the space age, humanity has been captivated by the allure of the moon, our closest celestial neighbor. Throughout history, exploring and conquering new frontiers has been a driving force behind scientific and technological advancements. As the 21st century ushers in a renewed era of space exploration, two global superpowers, China and Russia, have unveiled an ambitious plan that could shape the future of lunar exploration and habitation. In a bold move, the two nations have announced their intention to construct a nuclear power plant on the surface of the moon, a feat that could propel humanity's extraterrestrial ambitions to unprecedented heights and redefine our understanding of sustainable energy sources in the harsh environment of space. The need for lunar power. The moon's inhospitable environment presents unique challenges, particularly when it comes to generating and sustaining power for lunar operations. Unlike Earth, the moon lacks an atmosphere, experiences extreme temperature fluctuations, and is subjected to prolonged periods of darkness lasting up to 14 Earth days, a phenomenon known as the lunar night. This extended darkness renders traditional solar power unreliable and insufficient for long-term lunar activities, as solar panels would be rendered useless during the extended periods without sunlight. To overcome this obstacle, Russia and China have proposed a solution that could revolutionize the way we approach energy generation on the moon: a nuclear power plant. While the concept of utilizing nuclear reactors for lunar energy requirements is not new, the collaborative effort between these two space powerhouses has reignited interest and sparked discussions on the viability and potential implications of such an endeavor. Russia's announcement and collaboration. In a recent address at the World Youth Festival in Sirius, Russia, Yuri Borisov, the head of Russia's space agency Roscosmos, unveiled the ambitious plan. According to Borisov, Russia and China are seriously considering a joint project to deliver and install a nuclear power unit on the lunar surface by the mid-2030s, specifically between 2033 and 2035. Borisov emphasized the significance of this endeavor, stating, "This is a very serious challenge. It should be done in automatic mode, without the presence of humans." The proposed power plant would operate autonomously, ensuring a consistent and reliable energy supply for future lunar settlements and operations, without the need for continuous human presence or maintenance. Also, Borisov outlined Russia's ambitions to develop a nuclear-powered cargo spaceship aimed at facilitating large-scale transport operations within space. This space tugboat, as he described it, would be a huge, cyclopean structure capable of transporting large cargoes from one orbit to another, collecting space debris, and engaging in various other applications, thanks to its nuclear reactor and high-power turbines. China's expertise and lunar ambitions. China, no stranger to lunar exploration, has made significant strides in its own lunar program over the past decade. The nation has successfully landed several robotic missions on the moon, including the Chang'e 4 lander, which achieved the historic feat of being the first spacecraft to land on the far side of the moon in January 2019. With its expertise in space technology and a rapidly growing space program, China's collaboration with Russia on this nuclear power plant project could prove invaluable. Both nations have expressed their commitment to establishing an International Lunar Research Station, ILRS, at the moon's south pole, further solidifying their cooperative efforts in lunar exploration and paving the way for potential human settlements on the lunar surface. The challenges and risks. While the prospect of a lunar nuclear power plant is exciting and holds the potential to revolutionize space exploration, it also presents significant challenges and risks that cannot be overlooked. Transporting and deploying nuclear material in space is a complex and potentially hazardous undertaking, requiring meticulous planning and adherence to stringent safety protocols. Safety protocols and contingency plans must be meticulously designed to mitigate any potential risks associated with this ambitious project, such as accidental releases of radioactive material or system failures that could have catastrophic consequences. Furthermore, the harsh lunar environment, with its extreme temperature fluctuations, radiation exposure, and lack of atmospheric protection, could pose significant engineering challenges. Ensuring the safe and efficient operation of a nuclear power plant on the Moon will require cutting-edge technology, rigorous testing, and a deep understanding of the unique conditions present on the lunar surface. NASA's parallel efforts. Russia and China are not the only space agencies exploring the potential of nuclear power for lunar operations. NASA, the United States' premier space agency, has been actively researching and developing nuclear technologies for space exploration for several years. In 2022, NASA awarded contracts to 3 companies: Lockheed Martin, BWX Technologies, and IX, a joint venture between Intuitive Machines and X Energy, to investigate the feasibility of small nuclear reactors capable of supporting the agency's ambitious moon missions. These contracts, each worth $5 million, aim to kickstart the development of compact and reliable nuclear power systems that could provide a sustainable source of energy for future lunar outposts and exploration endeavors. Recently, in January 2024, NASA announced the completion of the first phase of its Fission Surface Power project, which aims to create a system weighing under 6 metric tons and capable of delivering 40 kilowatts of power, enough to sustain 33 households on Earth for a decade. According to Trudy Cortez, the Technology Demonstration Missions Program Director within NASA's Space Technology Mission Directorate, a demonstration of a nuclear power source on the Moon is required to show that it is a safe, clean, reliable option. NASA's goal is to have a final reactor design ready for testing on the Moon by the early 2030s, aligning with Russia and China's timeline for their proposed lunar nuclear power plant. This parallel effort by NASA underscores the growing recognition of the crucial role nuclear power could play in enabling sustained human presence and exploration on the lunar surface. As the race to establish a permanent human presence on the Moon intensifies, the collaboration between China and Russia to construct a nuclear power plant on the lunar surface represents a bold and ambitious step towards realizing this goal. While the challenges and risks associated with such an endeavor cannot be overlooked, the potential rewards are significant. A successful lunar nuclear power plant could pave the way for sustainable energy sources in space, enabling more extensive and prolonged exploration missions, and ultimately the establishment of permanent human settlements on the Moon and beyond. As nations push space exploration boundaries, China-Russia collaboration shows transformative international cooperation and human ingenuity's boundless potential. Thanks for watching our exploration of China and Russia's lunar ambitions. Subscribe to SpaceSaga for more updates on space exploration and technology. Stay curious and keep reaching for the stars.